I'm going to read The One and Only by Toot and Puddle. I'm sorry, Toot and Puddle, The One and Only by Hobbie. Toot and Puddle, The One and Only by Hobbie. Oh, cute little pig reading a book. There was a brand new pupil in Opal's class when school started in September. My name is Jane, she said, but I want everyone to call me Bubbles. Let's move on to this side so I can read the words over here a little bit better. Opal told Toot and Puddle all about the new pupil the next time she visited Woodcock Pocket. She's drawn to you, Puddle said reassuringly, because you're so pretty and smart and friendly. The week before Halloween, everyone worked on their costumes during art period. Opal decided to be a monster. I love to be scary, she said. But Opal was not the only monster at the Halloween party. I love to be scary too, Bubbles said, growling in her disguise. What a wonderful costume you've created, Bubbles, said their teacher, Mrs. Hayes. You're doing so well in our class. Daphne was annoyed. Bubbles copied your costume, Opal. How can you stand it? That weekend at Woodcock Pocket, Puddle explained, it's just because Bubbles is new at school and not sure about what to do. Once she feels more at home, she will do things her own way. She must think you're good at everything, Toot said. But what about Mrs. Hayes? Opal asked. Didn't she see that Bubbles copied? I am sure. Mrs. Hayes just wants to encourage her new student, Puddle said. Teachers have to do that. For Thanksgiving, Opal wanted to make Miss Hayes a special card. She drew a tall, handsome pilgrim riding a very colorful turkey. When she gave her teacher the card, Miss Hayes said, Oh, thank you, Opal. What a coincidence. Bubbles gave me a card too, and you both had the same idea. Really? Opal said. That's incredible. What's incredible, dear? Oh, nothing, Miss Hayes. Opal didn't want to be a tattletale. As the days grew wintry, the air tinged with excitement. Everyone in class made paper snowflakes for the holiday projects. Most of the snowflakes were quite different, but Bubbles' snowflake was a lot like Opal's. Miss Hayes gave them both gold stars. Daphne said she'd never known someone who was a copycat and the teacher's pet at the same time. That stinks. Bubbles can't help it if Mrs. Hayes likes her, Opal said. She thought that was probably what Puddle would say. When Opal told the snowflake story on her next visit to Woodcock Pocket, however, Toot was flabbergasted. The one who copied got a gold star too? Holy moly! Never mind, said Puddle calmly. We all know who made the most beautiful snowflake. All winter, Bubbles had been wearing a distinctive red wool hat. Everyone knew it was a prized gift from her aunt. Daphne spotted the exact hat in a holiday catalog. Let's give Bubbles a taste of her own medicine, she said to Opal. She ordered 2. Opal, I love our new hats, cried Daphne. But guess what happened next? Oh my, it looks like you've started your own fashion fad, Bubbles, said Mrs. Hayes. I know, Bubbles said. Isn't it exciting? Then came Valentine's Day. Opal drew Cupid as a little piglet and called him Cupig. Bubbles thought that was a wonderful idea, but the picture should be bigger, she declared boldly. Everyone was most impressed by Bubbles' giant Cupid. You are so clever, said Mrs. Hayes, smiling, and Bubbles received the biggest pile of Valentine's Day cards in the class. Daphne could not believe it. I've never. Teacher's pet and the most popular in the class? That's impossible. I think it's possible, Opal said, rolling her eyes. Everything seems to go her way. Well, maybe not everything. For the big theatrical extravaganza in May, the girl students in Mrs. Hayes' class decided to be in the chorus line. Everyone did quite well at practice except Bubbles. She was always out of step. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't get the rhythm right. Opal took her side. Watch me, Bubbles, and do exactly what I do. It's not that hard. Hop, step, and kick. Hop, step, and kick. Bubbles did exactly as Opal did. Hop, step, and kick, she cried. And sure enough, she was soon dancing. She cried, oh, hop, step, and kick, she cried. And sure enough, she was soon dancing. That's it, Opal cheered. You're getting it. I'm getting it, Bubbles squealed. Bubbles is getting it, Miss Hayes announced to everyone. Thank you, Opal. Thank you. How marvelous. Why do you want to help, Miss Copycat? Daphne asked. Because I want our chorus line to be perfect, Opal replied. Indeed, the chorus line was the sparkling climax of the night's entertainment. And the brightest star of the evening was the one and only Opal. Bravo! Cried Puddle. Hooray! Hooted Toot. Oh, and look at that. So wonderful. The one and only Toot and Puddle by Hobbie. I hope you've enjoyed this reading of Toot and Puddle, the one and only by Hobbie.